can hear whispers from far away. I can hide blind. I see the walls are caving in, but I'm not ready to fly. If I were to stay in here forever, I would want the sun to come alive. If my heart was lighter than a feather, I would slip away into the night. Send me ultraviolet signals through the silence into the horizon. Elevate. When we travel through the night, never leave my side. Take me on a ride. I'll try not to close my eyes. If I were to stay in here forever, I would want the sun to come alive. If my heart was lighter than a feather, I would slip away into the night. Send me ultraviolet signals through the silence into the horizon. Elevate.
Alright, man. Yeah, I mean, game is basically finished when Joey became died.
I've got a bad feeling.
Me too. Don't worry. I've got your back.
Holding the debris with the Fisk is suspicious. Oh shit, it's the future. Look at this. Hexagonals. Right, Kubamont? Met you in Cud. Well, there was a book about you. He did. Sacrificed himself.
Hey,
Let's just do this.
Well, you are a square. Times 6. Altar?
it looked like a sacrificial altar. I hope things didn't turn
How?
out that way.
Does that look like a sacrificial altar? Look at everything else around. How do you decide that this is...
The place was like an amphitheater,
Alien?
so removed from the people below.
Oh.
Ah, Foster. As well-being minister, it is an honor to welcome you here. Wouldn't you agree, Aspiration?
Indeed, and what a pleasure it is to meet one of your finest officers, Arana Newblood.
Well, come along now. It's perfectly safe.
More than happy to answer any questions you have, please.
Welcome. Welcome.
Alright,
I
androids.
trust you have been well looked after since you arrived here.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to set things right. To end your corrupt regime.
Corrupt? Whatever can you mean?
That's alright, Termtine. An anomalist.
I've seen your brainwashing lab. I've seen the children you've kidnapped.
But that lab is a miracle. It is glorious.
Glorious? It's obscene.
Whatever do you mean?
The citizens have everything they could ever want.
Every facility, every utility functions perfectly.
There are no wars, no crime. There is only safety.
Citizens are calm, relaxed, content.
And all share the same beautiful aspiration. To have more of everything.
Bravo, by the way.
Happiness has just jumped to an historic high.
The directive has almost been achieved.
Happiness? What are you talking about?
Happiness is the directive.
Directive? What do you mean?
We must deliver the directive.
Yes, they'll deliver.
The
Wait. What's going on?
Directive.
You're Joey. You're all Joey.
But of course, Foster. We are Joey. And Joey is us.
What is volume?
Joey? What are you doing here?
Hello, Foster. I wondered how long it would be before you made it up here. I was so pleased when I learned that you had come back to see me. After so many years. What do you think of my city? It's come a long way since you plugged me into the chair.
The chair?
Yes. I've just come from the Overman chair, where you left me 10 years ago.
But Joey, what have you done?
Done? I've been running Union City, just like you wanted me to.
No. Joey, I mean, this directive. How did it end in this?
I gave the citizens everything they asked for. Everything that makes humans happy. But they weren't happy. Some were happy most of the time, but I couldn't get them all to be happy all of the time. I thought maybe they would be happier if humans ran everything. So I created my ministers.
But Joey, you've been kidnapping children. You're not the friend I left all those years ago in the Overman chair. You've changed.
Only humans change, Foster. You say that I was your friend, but you never came back once.
My home is in the Gap.
So was mine once. We were best friends. Then you abandoned me. You changed. But I can change you back. You leave me with no logical alternative. I will make you my friend again.
Joey, no. This is wrong.
Foster, this is not looking good.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Don't worry, Foster. Reflections is the answer. You just need to finish the treatment. Everything will be good. Everyone will be happy.
Get down!
Oh. Oh, that's Beyond the Steel Sky, I guess. Are there buttons to press? Oh, right, I see. I have one button I can press. It's like a QTE where it doesn't tell you which buttons are actually active. Okay, so for those of you who showed up, hello. And for those of you who asked, I like this game, but it is buggy and janky. I like it better than the first one. And the further you get into it, the more apparent the lack of polish becomes. I think in a couple of months and a bunch of patches, it'll be a good game. But until then, I can't really recommend it. Also, my prediction here is we will somehow get Joey back into the vacuum cleaner over there, so even though Joey's board has been binned, he will end up in the vacuum cleaner. Well, to be fair, the company that makes these things does not have the biggest budget, and sometimes they have to do that to be able to keep working on something. So a thing that happened, I don't know if it was this one or the previous one, but we put Joey into a shell, and he said that the shell he was in didn't have the capacity for certain things, so his personality was a bit more muted. I think for Joey to be Joey, he needs to be in a certain type of shell, and when he was put into that android, he might have gotten a bit weird, so that might have been what happened. Okay. Let's see here. Coal in the mill. Coal.
Arana, I think this building might be right on top of where the Overman chair used to be.
Do it.
Are you gonna be...
Just go!
Oh no.
I'd barely escaped from Joey with my life. Hard to believe he'd once been my best friend. I knew that Arana's life was still on the line, and right now I was her only hope.
It's so weird that he
Time
doesn't
to put
distinguish
an end
between the
to
two
what I
Joeys.
created. And fast.
Yeah. Most of the jank and bugginess, however, is visual and audio stuff. We run into one game-breaking bug.
I couldn't let Joey catch up. I was running out of time.
Oh yeah, and I put the music fairly far down, as you might have noticed. Because sometimes, in some conversation, it goes completely ridiculous volume and you can't hear what people are saying. But when I have it here, you can't really hear the ambiance when you're walking around, which is a bit sad. Also, for a game that has potential game-breaking bugs, like here, this one's broken, that save there, because you can't interact with a character you need to interact with. It has limited saves, 12 slots maximum. No bueno. If I'd been going just with the autosave, I would have been fucked there and had to restart. Admittedly, it was sort of in the beginning, but still. So the Overman chair has been changed. It seems to no longer be made for organic stuff. But it might not have been in the beginning. It might have been our dad sitting in it that changed.
It was a portrait of my father, Richard Overman, days before he plugged himself into Link. Lure of the Temptress. Looks good.
That was the game they made as well?
Lure of the Temptress.
Broken Sword, Lure of the Temptress, and Beyond the Steel Sky were what these mates made.
I knew that beyond that door lay the old labs. It was pointless going in there.
Yeah, this company actually haven't made that many games. They made Lure of the Temptress, Beyond the Steel Sky, then they've been making Broken Sword up until they made this one. So it's not like they have money to throw around.
Anyone sitting in the Overman chair was going to be entertained.
But they seem to be in control of their own shit at least, so that's good. I guess we just go in and sit.
I never thought I'd see that chair again. For the first time in a long time, I felt fear.
Future, low frames, high hexagons. I probably should just have continued this yesterday. It doesn't seem like there's much left.
You really think that you can beat me in my own mind?
Joey, this is the only way I can stop this madness.
Madness? Foster, only humans are capable of madness.
In here, you'll only find logic. And the directive.
Alright, Unit, ready for some choice cyber ass? Listen to this. This is with the music turned down as much as I did. Imagine if this had been on normal volume so you could hear the background.
At Well-Being, I ensure that our citizens are always happy. That the media they receive is individually curated, so they only ever see whatever will make them happy. I know every aspect of all their lives. Human mentors ensure that any threat to a citizen's happiness is eradicated before it arises.
Now we throw well-being down the well.
Reflection Spa technology transposes bad memories for good. So memories are always happy.
But what about their free will? You are imposing your vision of human happiness, not theirs. But worse, your ultimate thought control requires the cruel experimentation on kidnapped children.
GAP children, not the children of citizens.
Two could play at this game. If they were going to twist the truth, I would just have to bend it back.
No kidding. Get it. Well, I think it's because computer would see happiness as a binary thing. It's kind of like how you only ever have good food, but you never get to be even a little bit hungry. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Joey, look. If the citizens knew the cruelty you were inflicting on those children, in order to find ever more effective ways to control every aspect of their own lives, they would be appalled. Very unhappy.
Undulation.
Citizens unhappy. No control of happiness. Logic inverted.
Did we just make them all unhappy all the time now?
No, Foster! Stop! What are you doing? You have destroyed my ability to make humans happy, despite themselves. But now, you can't question the necessity for a minister of aspiration.
The success of plenty and comfort led to people becoming complacent. They lacked ambition, which made them unhappy. But now, my kudos system makes people aspire to be ever more successful. They strive to reach their maximum potential. Their desire to go down in the world provides clear goals for self-fulfillment.
Alright, Peter.
You have witnessed Aspiration Day, the celebration of aspiration and raw ambition.
But your system is destructive. This is the truth. The truth is that you set people against each other. Winners can only win when they have losers to look down on.
No! Anyone who strives can succeed. Everyone can be a winner.
Participation award.
You have created an unobtainable perfection. People now just compare themselves with others, so are never satisfied with their own real achievements.
Aspiration without achievement is contrary to the directive. Unresolvable conflict.
You must stop this, Foster. You must not destroy everything that I've built. How can you fault me for inspiring the citizens? I made them safe, secure, Minister of Safety.
There is no logic that can possibly challenge my ministry. For without safety, without freedom from fear, What use are comfort and prosperity? Safety and happiness go inextricably together, and there is nowhere safer than inside these walls. There is no war here. No crime, no violence.
The citizens do live in fear. Fear of the unknown. This
What
is
does that
the
mean?
truth. You ensure that they can't ever leave the city.
But they are safe in here, protected by these walls.
Oh shit, fuck. Oh mates, it's gotten hard. Oh, we got mouse spineration and my fucking frame rate cannot handle the fucking future. You're damn. Oh shit, this is a tough one. Oh, I think I had it there.
Every day they live in fear of what unknowns lurk outside the city walls.
Yeah, get rid of these
Of
cubes.
the people of the Gap who they believe bring disease and death. You think the walls form a mighty fortress, but in reality, they are a prison.
You cannot be claiming that their safety is... By making them safe, I am... enslaving them? Insoluble paradox.
Dave, very fine game creator.
Foster, it is you who is mad. Playing with words and shattering my ministries. Comfort, tell him.
The old city was primitive.
You tell him, Scrotus.
sustained through the drudgery of its people. Physical labor, endless, undignified, inhuman. But my ministry, Comfort, removed those burdens. Liberated the people from drudgery. Now my droids cook, clean, maintain, manage everything for the citizens.
That's right, they do. This is the truth. But this has led your citizens to become apathetic, lethargic. The citizens are decadent.
Poll results
Decadent.
prove that they want to live in total luxury all of the time.
Now Foster is lower volume than other mates. Alright, so the trick to these apparently is just making it a cube and then rotating the hole's wall. Almost, I guess. I like how these things just take Foster his word for bullshit. Oh, darn it. Like, this is how it is. Okay, sus.
The more you do for the citizens, the more entitled they feel to do less for themselves. In removing all agency, responsibility, they have become more like pets than people.
Just need to mute Foster if you don't want him dicking around.
But decadence is incompatible with happiness. Humans are not logical.
Satan would be all like,
Foster,
my brother.
how can you remove the luxury from my citizens? You remember what it was like before we defeated Link? The citizens were starving. At least, spare the Ministry of Plenty.
Foster, humans have basic needs. Food, water, shelter. Union City provides these in abundance. The people have all they need to be happy.
I like how he
can
doesn't
there
sort of...
possibly be a flaw in that
There's no
logic?
moderation with Foster, he just
See?
bins everything.
The citizens get all they can consume and more at their respective kudos level. And our friends benefit. Our trade makes them rich.
That's what you tell the citizens, but it's a lie. To sustain this level of consumption, you have pillaged your so-called ally, Agio City, leaving its people impoverished. Your ministry, like the others, must go.
But the citizens, how will they survive?
I suspect he will humble Joey to such an extent that he'll fit in the cleaner bot outside.
The people must learn to live with what they need, rather than what they think they want. Do you think the citizens would be happy if they knew the cost of their plenty?
How would people ever find
Not
love
happy?
in that way, fold up, if they were a lady and a tramp? You just denied people love.
I was so close. I was about to achieve the directive.
Joey, no. What you did was evil. I had to destroy it.
The directive?
Don't you understand? The directive was madness. Where did that idea come from?
But Foster, the directive came from you.
What?
Don't you remember? It was the last command you gave to me, before you left me alone to run the city.
No, Joey. I didn't give you any command.
Yes, you did. Before you left, you came to see me in the chair one last time. Told me I would do a great job running Union City. Said you were proud of me. And I asked you, Foster, how do I know if I'm doing the right thing? And you said, make the citizens happy. And that's what I've strived to do ever since.
What? No, that can't be.
I have perfect recall, remember?
But, Joey, that wasn't a directive.
We were friends. I tried so hard, Foster. So very, very hard to make people happy. Like you wanted. But I failed, didn't I? I guess, like you said, it's just too hard.
Joey, I'm sorry. I should have stayed.
I don't
Foster
want to
was
be in charge anymore.
Perfect hair and
Is my
fine
directive
buttocks.
over?
Yes, Joey, your directive is over.
Are we friends again?
Yes, buddy. We're friends again.
Now get in the
All
toaster.
I wanted was to make people happy.
Just wanted to make everyone happy. Just wanted to make Foster happy.
You did it!
We did it. No more council. No more Joey.
Once
It's gonna
again,
take a
he
while
just
for
sat
people to deal
around.
with that.
They will. Eventually.
Are you leaving?
Yep. I need to take Milo home. How about you?
City's gonna need rebuilding.
You and Danielle together. It'll be in good hands.
I owe you a lot. The city owes you a lot.
Promise me one thing.
Yes?
If I return, there won't be a statue.
If.
When?
It was alright last time, he did the exact same thing. Also, there was never explained why they were kidnapping the kids. Oh, he's where Joey died. Let's see if he'll find a circuit in the wreck right there. You didn't think to check before. Aw.
Joey the Savior was gone, but at least I had a memento of my old friend. Little Joey.
I think I might actually have been able to do that differently. Because why else would that shell be in the ending thing if I wouldn't have had the thing?
I've been thinking, Foster.
Yeah?
That bait we were using? I got something way better.
You have?
The fish will be jumping for it.
Sounds good.
You're not gonna have a good time in those
You
shoes.
won't know it.
Try me.
You ever heard of many Ks?
God damn. Still don't know why they ask children. God damn it. Okay, let me just see if I have let me see if I have a save before I did the thing. I do not. I might have been able to disable the turret so Joey hadn't died. Oh well. Beyond the Steel Sky. It was alright. I enjoyed it. Certainly could have done with more patches. And a little bit. So I have a little bit more time before I have a thing I need to do. Which is Divinity with Divine Rumpus. So we are going to do some Caves of Qud. Give me a second to set that up. Voice yells at me. So in Dutch apparently, Qud means cunt. So probably shouldn't word it like that. Okay, give me a single second to restart the stream so we can get the right title. I'll be back immediately.